focusing a little bit more on the domestic game, looking at what is effectively called the Sevens Circuit, how do you think that's changed? Probably initially with the start of the Bournemouth Sevens series. How do you think the Sevens Circuit has changed over the last few years?
Well, I mean, I think back to when I played, which is obviously a long time ago, but you know, there's not a weekend now in the domestic calendar when there's not at least one Sevens tournament going on, if not two. You know, I think we talked about earlier that there was on average five a week, and that just shows that the sheer volume and opportunity there is in terms of teams or new teams, existing teams to try and test their skills in their team environments just in the UK. So, you know, the opportunities are massive. I think the diversity within those opportunities in terms of the level of tournaments you can play, which range probably from a very social one through to an elite level tournament at national level. And then you have these tournaments, as you talked about, like the Rugby Rocks and the Bournemouth Festivals, where they have the inclusion of all levels. You know, they have 10, 12 different tournaments running, which allows all of these teams to pitch at the appropriate level for them, which just shows how the game's growing, because it is a very easy game to watch, it's a very easy game to understand, and actually it's an easy game to play. So it's an introduction into rugby, and also both from a player perspective and a spectator perspective. You know, it's an enjoyable starting place. And you know, I think that the success of the game is there to see. And when you look at the kind of the Rugby Sevens calendar across the UK, I mean, it's unbelievable really where we've come to. You could argue we're at saturation point with the number of Sevens tournaments there are.
Okay.